just general conversation, uh, just about the world right now. I sit back and I look at um, politics right now. You know, everybody have their own opinion about politics, about Republicans, about Democrats, about the whole thing about liberals and all the political platforms right now. Me personally, I just simply don't. Uh, I don't trust politics right now. I don't trust politicians, no matter what party you're in. I just don't believe in them. I've just seen through the years of me voting. I've just been let down a lot. You know, no matter what party it is, I just see people not really caring about the people. Okay, you may have one person here, one person there, but it's so much opposition uh, against the person that's really trying to do something big, to where how can they get anything accomplished? Whether it may be a Republican or a Democrat, it don't make a difference. It's always about what a certain party wants to do or what they're trying to accomplish, and not really looking out for the people. When I say the people, I'm not just talking about one party. The people as a whole. I just don't have any confidence in the political system. I just don't believe it. Don't trust in them. A lot of people. Yeah, it's just so it's the political system has really divided. So much separation. Again, it's just my opinion. You may not agree with this, but it's just so much separation, so much back and forth. You got people in certain parties that hate people that's involved in another party. I don't. What's productive about that? What can you get out of something like that, where people literally hate you because you believe in this party or that party, or this candidate or that candidate? I uh, just don't have it for politics. Um, and in the world today, as far as the economy, the prices of food, the prices of everything have skyrocketed. I know politics has a lot to do with that, and my personal opinion, I don't think things are going to get better. I think it's basically corporations that are really ruining this country because of greed. My opinion again, it's greed. I think corporations have the most power, and it's all about the bottom line with them. How much more money, how many more billions of dollars that they can get. I mean, people have turned pretty much selfish. Everybody's thinking about self, not about the people. Um, Prime example here in my city in Chicago. Again, a lot of people looking at this thing as a Democratic or Republican thing, but I'm just pointing out something that I don't agree with in the city of Chicago. The immigrants, they're releasing these funds for these immigrants, but before the immigrants came, you had homeless people here that nobody seemed to care about. I didn't hear about millions of dollars being released for the people that are homeless in the Chicagoland area. I haven't heard them saying anything about fixing up abandoned buildings and making a place or building a secure place for homeless people to live. But they're about to do this here for homeless people, for immigrants. Um, the political thing is just not my thing. My personal thing is, I think that the people need to start looking and connecting with the people. The people need to come together and start building for the people. I think that is a better way to change things in our country. I think when people start connecting with the people, start building up your own communities, um, then you'll have the power to select the right politicians to be in office who will represent the people, not a Democrat, not a Republican, or Republicans or Democrats or independent. The people, who's gonna look out for the people. That's what that's where I wish the political system was headed to. But here nor there, it's not like that right now. think there needs to be more uh, love. Uh, there needs to be more people caring about other people and not just thinking about themselves. Um, I know people look out for the poor. You're supposed to look out for the poor. But I don't hear anybody really standing up for the working class people, the people who work at these corporations, the people who are trying to make it, trying to send their kids to college, trying to pay their mortgages, trying to live just a normal life. But they're pretty much uh, living check to check because the price of everything has skyrocketed. How can you invest when all of your money is being ate up by bills and paying off debt that you've gotten in? The grocery store, your grocery store has the bill has pretty much doubled. How can you survive and do the things that you would do to live a normal life? How can you do this when the price of everything is going up, but the pay scales are not going up with it? The economy, or rather the cost of living, is skyrocketing, but the money you're earning on your job is moving at a snail's pace. How can you keep up? How can this change? It's virtually impossible. Who's going to care about the working class? Who's going to look out for the working class? Who's going to give a helping hand to the working class? The people who are keeping this country running. People, again, like I said, the people working for these corporations, the people who are just pretty much keeping the world moving. Without the working class, what do you have? You don't have these big corporations making record profits. Who's going to look out for them? Who's going to do it? We got to really open up our eyes and start realizing, for one, somehow, some way, we got to create more than one stream of income. That's the world we live in right now. You got to have more than one income. You preferably, if you can build 4 to 5 to 6 different streams of income coming into your household. The more, the merrier. We got to get a mindset like that, because if we don't, you'll find yourself in a hole. You'll find yourself struggling. What else can you do? You know, nobody's gonna come knock on your door and say, here's a $500,000 check. That's not the real world. You got to create it for yourself. Just my thoughts. Just something that we need to start really paying attention to. Has nothing to do with Republicans. Has nothing to do with Democrats. Has nothing to do with the political. My conversation here has nothing to do with who I believe in and all that, because like I said before, I don't trust any of them. Just food for thought.